Oh yeah, baby. Christ 17 TV. Back upside your head with another one. Today we got some college basketball news here. Today, Florida Gators are trying to go back to back. They trying to go back to back. So, they got Boogie Fland, Arkansas guard. Fland averaged 13.5 points and 5.1 assists as a freshman at Arkansas despite missing time with a thumb injury. Florida's coaching staff believes Fland can play alongside incoming transfer guard Xavier Lee. NIL reportedly influenced Fland's decision to join Florida Gators. And the fact that they just won a championship, I'm pretty damn sure that came into effect too. If I'm him and they returning some players and I can fit in on a championship team with a great coach, with a great fan base, why not? Florida basketball landed another impact piece to its backcourt as a former five-star recruit Boogie Fland committed to the Florida Gators on May 20th. The 6'2", 175-pound Fland withdrew his name from the NBA draft last week and visited Florida's campus on the 19th and 20th. He entered the transfer after averaging 13.5 points and 5.1 assists in his freshman season at Arkansas. Fland shot 37.9 from the field and 34% from three-point range from the three ball from deep in his freshman year at Arkansas, but missed significant time during the SEC schedule last season with a thumb injury. So, he's a combo guard out of Archbishop High in White Plains, New York. Fland was the 22nd ranked overall player and third-rated point guard in the class of the 2024 before signing to play for John Calipari and the Razorbacks. Now Fland will play under Florida coach Todd Golden, who guided Florida to a 36-4 record last year and his third national title in school history in April. Boogie is a winner, Fland's former high school coach said. Boogie won a lot there. Boogie's won a lot in his basketball career. A 6'2", 6'3". He's a dynamic guard who can really score the ball. He can be a pass-first guard. He rebounds really well for his size. And obviously, he has to continue to shoot the ball at a high clip. In Todd's system, which is going to be important, I think the biggest thing is to continue transform his game into the system will be key. Boogie Fland going to Florida is huge for Florida. Xavier Lee, I've seen some, them two guys are going to be a problem in that backcourt, and Florida might sure well be right back to going to a Final Four. Not saying they'll win it. If my St. John's got something to say about it, because we were very busy in the transfer portal as well, and it's going to be a crazy college basketball season. But see, these NILs is keeping some of these kids who not sure when they get drafted, are they going to start or are they going to go down to the G League? Having some of these guys coming back to play is big for some of these teams. I mean, you always had it before these NILs that kids just wanted to get drafted or they wanted to go play overseas to make some money, because some of these kids come from where this is what they doing. This is their whole life, and they want to do this to get their mama or their grandmother a brand new house. They want to move out of where they live because, it might not be the best of places. But this kid right here is the real deal. Thumb injury, he's going to be just fine. Under that coach, under that system at Florida, he's going to flourish, and I think this team is definitely going to be a top 5 ranked team, and I just want to see this kid play. He was a freshman. He took his name out the draft. He wants to go and play for a championship coach, championship team, and I think he's picked a hell of a place to go to make that happen. But leaving Calipari, because he's just going to build Arkansas up to be a powerhouse, like Pitino's going to build St. John's up to be a powerhouse, this is going to be fun to watch. This is the transformation from him going to play for Calipari to a coach in Golden who just won a chip, with some players coming back from the championship team, is going to be very, very, very fun to watch. And this Florida team is a high-scoring powerhouse who was blowing teams out in the March Madness tournament, okay? So all I know is college basketball can't come soon enough. I can't wait to see what Florida's going to do. I can't wait to see what St. John's is going to do. And the Big East got some new coaches that I can't wait to see how this plays out. So, with all that being said, Boogie, good luck in Florida. But hopefully my St. John's can take it all. That's all I really care about, because Pitino said he's going to give us probably 5 years. So I'm thinking 5 more years from last year. So if we get Rick 5 more years and I can get 1 championship in my life from St. John's, I'll be happy as hell. I'm not going to lie. I've been watching this team for, let me see, a little bit over 30 years. I want to say since I was about 12 or 13. And I've never seen really a season like I seen last year. Even though we went out in the second round, but we went out to Boogie Fland's team. That's who took us out. Boogie Fland and Calipari took out my Johnnies. Now, Boogie Fland's going to Florida, and there's a good chance these two teams are going to go deep in March, and Boogie might have to play us again next year on a whole different team. How cool would that be for us to play Florida and beat the champs and beat Boogie, because Boogie beat us last year. And I was so pissed. I couldn't believe R.J. Lewis was throwing up bricks. He had the worst game of his whole season. Now he transferred, but he's putting his name in the draft. Will he withdraw his name and come back to college? And as long as he don't go to Duke or Florida or anybody in the Big East, I ain't mad. So with that being said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. And like I tell you every time around this time, to me, there's nothing like the March Madness tournament. And I can't wait till college basketball starts again. And with that being said, everybody, have a great day. Stay blessed. And hey, I'll catch you on the flip side like I always do. Till next time.